so it's a string quartet right now. And so the cello is doing this. And then the viola just has. And the two violins.
Hannah Kroner was a choreographer and dancer in the Jüdische Kulturbund, which was a cultural association in Nazi Germany that was created by artists who were fired from their jobs because they were Jews. The Jüdische Kulturbund Project centers on the Kulturbund artists and connects their issues and stories to the current day artists living around the world who use their art and music in response to oppression.
So Andy's Playhouse is a children's theater where we bring in professional designers, directors, and writers and creators to make brand new original work that they are invested in, and the kids are the performers. And at that time we came up with the greenhouse, which is a extremely condensed period of time, bringing in artists and the kids to start from scratch, be completely free to generate whatever needs to be generated within 1 week period of time, and have it intended for an audience that is there to embrace the process.
The greenhouse is really interesting because we have an artist coming in to help. She's new to Andy's, Asia, and she is working directly with us, and we are creating a story together, which I think is really cool.
My own ideas probably include some of the choreography stuff, because I have a couple years of dance experience. With that knowledge, Asia had me choreograph a couple things, considering I'd be a dance instructor. I don't even know if we're going to use it, or if she just used it as a tactic to get me in the mindset of a dance instructor.
Making sure all the children feel equally involved will be a big challenge, and also doing justice to the story, making sure that we are good mentors and facilitators and mediators for them in the creation process to have a nice content. It was very important for myself to check in again with Evelyn and make sure, okay, what are the scenes from her life? What are the turning points? What are the moments that we really want to portray?
Hannah Kroner was my mother. She passed away a few years ago at 95, and she would talk constantly about her life to me and to others. She would tell stories about what it was like to grow up in Berlin, Germany in the early 1900s, and what it was like to want to be a dancer when there were so many things that were trying to stop her from that quest.
My most enduring image of the years at the Kulturbund were a few moments. I was able at a very young age, I was only 18, to choreograph and direct other dancers, and it was a very valuable experience to me. The reason that I received this offer or this chance was that one day while Countess Maritza was still running, and one of the colleagues came running along the hallway and said, "Oh my God, we don't have so many performances anymore." And we heard that all the dancers at the close of this performance series will be taken into, the German word was Arbeitsdienst, and it meant that you were taken away to a sort of concentration camp and put to work. And I was told to hold auditions. However, I had to hire each and every one of the dancers that worked with me in Countess Maritza, so that everybody was going to be employed for at least 1 more month of safety. And the report went to whoever was in charge that the dancers were absolutely needed, although it was just 4 weeks, but it evidently bridged the gap and made us secure.
The next morning, I joined the Kulturbund for rehearsal. A colleague came running over to me. I think since I've learned about Hannah and her life that it's made me think more about thinking carefully about my choices and just thinking more about it, just thinking of what's ahead and being very prepared for all that.
I actually have had a foot injury for about 4 years, and I was told that I might never get to dance ever again. So I kind of really related to the story, not being told that, not being forced not being able to, but not being physically able to. And so I kind of really emotionally related to the story, and I really felt sad, and I felt myself in the story with not being able to dance. I'm just in a lot of pain while I do it, but I've been in pain for so long that I might as well get to do what I love to do.
I think in 10 to 15 years, I will remember the strength that I feel when playing Hannah, and sort of this idea that anything can come from you and that I can create whatever I want.
So what you're looking at behind me is the yellow barn. We have been using this for the past 4 years, and we've called it the greenhouse for the Playhouse so that it's an incubator space. What I love about this barn is that it's 2 stories, and each floor has a lot of space, tons of awesome architecture, and we tell the artists, use it however you want.
This morning we are testing out speakers in the barn for the greenhouse.
Figuring out acoustics and where the speakers are pointed and routing and where I'm going to be sitting.
And seeing how loud we can get them.
Hopefully very loud.
Yeah.
Sound.
I'm psyched. The buzz is all over the place. People all over in different towns are coming, and our pre-sales are larger than we've ever had for this, so I feel like it's all happening.
When is this thing starting?
It's show day. There's not a single thing you could change at this point. Your rehearsal and your hard work will speak for itself. So great job. Give yourselves a round of applause. That's all you can give me? Come on. There you go.
How you feeling?
I feel a little bit nervous for the kids because what tends to happen is when they get nervous, they're hard on themselves and they stop having fun.
What do you think of the crowd?
It's awesome. It's the biggest yet. I've never seen this before.
Huge round of applause for yourself for being quite possibly the largest group of people I have ever seen on this hillside.
Ironically, all the answers stated that although I could not perform as a Jew in Germany, I also could not perform as a German in the other countries. I was devastated.
next morning, I joined the Kulturbund for rehearsal. A colleague came running up to me.
Hannah, I know you're waiting to get to America.
There was a long line at the American consulate.
My mother, Hannah Kroner, survived, but sadly, many did not.
Great turnout, great emotion, really beautiful work, and the kids held the focus, and it's really, I'm always astonished, but it's beautiful. It brought tears to my eyes.
How you feeling?
I feel really proud of our team, and I think we did a really good job.
Unbelievable. So good. How did it feel? Awesome.
Thank you so much. So it was incredible. I'm like so proud of everyone, and I think that it went fantastic.
I just said to myself as I looked up, Mom, you're here. And Susanna, your life wasn't in vain. You're still here with me and with us. And now I understand.
Gern geschehen.